silence in Sudan's capital, Khartoum. The streets have been empty since Sunday. Protesters have urged business owners and workers to stay at home. The strike is part of a campaign to pressure the army to give up power. And it began after this. A Sudanese paramilitary force attacked a sit-in protest last week. Demonstrators say 118 people were killed, but the health ministry says 61 people died, including 3 soldiers. The army has blamed the opposition for the deaths.
We will not allow chaos and we will not go back on our convictions. There is no way back. We must impose the respect of the country by law.
In response to the violence, the African Union suspended Sudan's membership. Back in April, the military seized power after it deposed Omar al Bashir, the leader of Sudan for nearly 30 years. He'd been facing calls to step down for months. At first, the protesters were on the same side as the military, but the demonstrators turned on the officers when they refused to hand over power to civilians. And now Khartoum is on edge.
People are in a state of great fear. All Sudanese people are uncertain. They're very afraid. People are unable to leave their houses. They're unable to go to work. They're unable to do anything. Everything is on hold.
One of the opposition groups is called the Sudan People's Liberation Movement North. The deputy leader, Yasser Arman, says he's been deported from Sudan with 2 of his colleagues. A statement from the SPLM North says the men were forced onto a military aircraft and taken to Juba, the capital of South Sudan. This will likely reinforce suspicions that the army isn't interested in a transition. The military says snap elections will be held early next year. But the opposition says more time is needed to remove the legacy of Omar al Bashir. So is another showdown between Sudan's protesters and paramilitaries inevitable? And will violence derail people's hopes for a democratic future? Hyder Abbasi, The Newsmakers.